This is TPRQ.
Alright, am I on? Greetings, Earthlings. This is Jacques Nury, and welcome to today's spatial edition honoring National Punctuation Day. I'm wearing my official Jacques Nury t-shirt that I made myself on Cafe Press, and it may be available for purchase. I've got lots of stuff that I want to sell you. All right, anyway, I want to talk to you a little bit about punctuation. I mean, everybody has their pet peeves. There, and there, and your, and you know, all that kind of stuff. And I know that for the most part, my grammar is probably a lot better than yours. That's just gonna be a given. And you better believe that's true. But I want to talk to you today about not how good my grammar is and how bad yours is. I want to talk to you about manners. Grammar manners, if you will. And by that I mean, especially on the interwebs with the anonymity that they often provide, our society is just going to Hades in a handbasket because nobody's friendly. Well, not nobody. I am. But pretty much nobody else is. And that's why you're watching this, because you want to know the 4 times it's okay to correct someone's grammar. And these are pretty much it. Other than these, back off, snobby. All right? Okay, so let's go look at the 4 reasons, shall we? We shall. All right. Number 1. You have a relationship with this person that you're correcting. All right? Like maybe you're their parent, their teacher, or you know them, you've known them long enough that you know that they will accept it as it's intended, a helpful suggestion, right? That would be 1. All right, number 2. This would be if the mistake in grammar or punctuation is somewhat enduring. Not necessarily endearing, but enduring. By that I mean it's going to be somewhat permanent, or it's like on an official document or on a sign. And remember, you still need to be able to have a relationship with her. Sometimes it's good to point it out to complete strangers if you do it lovingly. Can't we all just get along? Number 3. If the mistake in grammar or punctuation is so bad that it actually calls into question the meaning of what's trying to be said. For example, the old standby, if you put a comma in this sentence, let's eat, Grandma, and then somebody would put, without the comma, let's eat, Grandma. Well, it's really quick to want to say, let's correct that thing and let's be snobby. But in that situation, we know that you did not mean to eat Grandma. We know that. So, again, manners, people. Number 4. All right. This would be one where what I have actually did before, and that is, I know, did. Once upon a time, I used to be a United Parcel service driver, and I would regularly deliver to some elementary schools that were situated conveniently on my route. And I once delivered to a certain grade school, what will remain nameless, and they had a sign out in front that said, "Please drive slow." I want you to know that when I went in to deliver the package to the school secretary, I tried my hardest, but I had to say it. I had to bring it up. I couldn't help it. A school. Please drive slow. A school. I said, squeeze me, but it may be to your benefit to rethink that sign out in front of your school. Do you guys know the difference between an adverb and an adjective here at grade school? I know it was snobby of me to do that, but I could have been saving someone's job. A school. Slowly, in case people, you weren't paying attention or didn't know, it's please drive slowly. If you're going to drive slow, you need to A, have a car named Slow, or you're driving a person named Slow, like you're driving Miss Daisy. I'm just driving slow. Get it? All right. Now, the thing is, though, again, manners. This shirt that I made here, when you are quoting someone, you can put in, if they make a mistake, a grammatical error, and guess what the grammatical error is here? It's no apostrophe, all right? It's that's, because it's a contraction, that is. So you could put in brackets the three letters SIC, which I'm going to pronounce sick. And basically, when you sick someone, you're saying, I realize you made an error, and I want everybody else to know that I know that you made an error. That's basically the whole reason for sicking someone, is because you want the world to know that you know they were wrong. I'm thinking if you're actually directly quoting someone, it wouldn't be your job to correct that quote. That would change it. It wouldn't be an actual quote. It would be a paraphrase, so to speak. The fact that you have to add sick, it's, kind of snobby. Even though my grammar is so much better than yours, I don't need to flaunt it. So there you have it, the 4 times you are authorized to correct someone's grammar or punctuation. If those 4 times are hard for you to grasp, just remember this. Especially on the internet, when you're commenting on a news story, the anonymity makes us susceptible to all kinds of meanness. I think a good rule of thumb is when you're on the interwebs and you're commenting and having a discussion, especially when you're anonymous, pretend that you're not anonymous. So ask yourself, would I walk up to a stranger on the street and say it to them? If you wouldn't, then why do it to other people? Please do use good grammar. Use well grammar. Use grammar good. Use grammar well. But don't be a snob about it. That's just my advice. I know people come and ask me for advice all the time, so I thought I'd give you some. And when I tell you this, I'm not lying, but I am laying. And remember, a preposition is something you should never end a sentence with. Let that one sink in. Thank you for joining me, and I appreciate you being here. Please comment, send me email. Here's my email address, XO, that stands for Executive Officer, at tprq.net. Visit my website, tprq.net, subscribe, do all the good things that make you a good person, because I know you are a good person. I know you are, and you want to help me. And a little how do you make this thing work? And a little monetization goes a long way. Anyway, thanks for visiting and being here, and remember, today is your day to take out the trash.
This is TPRQ.